Hi, Middletown. We're back again with special updates with the city manager. I'm Jim Palenick, city manager, and I'm really pleased today because I get to showcase one of our really talented young staff members. And what we want to talk today a little bit about is one of the new exciting economic development opportunities we have. And I would like to introduce today Elena Garris. Elena is our economic development program manager, and we just rolled out a new incentive program called the GET Grants. And we're going to let Elena tell us all about what those really are.
Sure.
Elena.
Yeah. So GET Grant stands for Growth, Expansion, and Transformation, and it's a new small business grant that the city put out to encourage residential vibrancy, workforce development, job creation, as well as diversifying our economy.
So that brings a question to mind. Sometimes you'll see where a building owner may want to do certain improvements to his building to get it ready for a tenant, but then in terms, he is going to look for a tenant, and maybe the tenant actually needs some help as well. So would this grant opportunity allow both to apply?
Yes, absolutely. One of the requirements is that one legal entity should apply. So the building owner is one legal entity, could apply for building improvements. He could lease it to a tenant as another legal entity that could apply for the rental assistance. So the program has three uses: building improvements, residential rehab, and rental assistance. And the program itself is anywhere from $1,000 minimum grant to $6,000 maximum grant. And these are 50% reimbursable grants. So expenses would have to be $2,000 at the minimum, $12,000 at the maximum to take advantage of this grant program.
So Elena, I know we've been trying to support where folks in some of these older buildings, particularly maybe downtown, might have a vacant upstairs, and it would make for great apartment units. So maybe rehabilitate those as apartments above what might be a retail space below. So it sounds to me like that would be eligible, as that's part of that residential vibrancy?
Yes, exactly. We are trying to promote more beds and heads downtown to support the services we have downtown. So we want to incentivize any building owner that can add residential units to their second or third floors and above to take advantage of this program.
And of course, also, obviously the program is not just for downtown, it's for the entire city.
Absolutely,
correct?
citywide.
So if you have a business anywhere in the community, we certainly want to hear from you. So really, what should they do? If somebody's thinking about this, who should they call? What should they look for? How do they wind up getting an application for this?
The easiest way is to go to our website, our economic development website, choosemiddeltownoh.org. And on the header, we actually have a link in red that says Get Grant Program. Visit the link. You'll find I have a program information sheet that you can link to, as well as the application. There's very detailed instructions on where to submit that. You'll turn that actually will come back to me. And we have a development committee that will review all applications. We meet every other Friday. We can give an approval or denial letter very quickly the following week.
So then is this sort of a first come, first serve?
It is the first come, first serve. We have budgeted $50,000 for the program. However, there is no deadline. It's a rolling application, but as the funds are expended, the program will be done.
So it kind of speaks to the fact that, if this is of interest to you, you really want to get in there because it will be competitive. People will be trying to get the monies, and we want to put that out there as quickly as we can.
Absolutely.
So Elena, why don't you then repeat that website so that people know exactly where they should be looking if they want to apply for this grant?
Sure, it's choosemiddeltownoh.org.
All right, well, thank you, Elena, and thank you, Middletown, and look for us again in a couple of weeks.